Hello everybody, welcome back to Airport Madness 3D Volume 2. I'm Tenacious Viking, your air traffic controller host. We're at Hong Kong, but we're playing runways 7 left and right today, which means I have to get oriented so I know which... Okay, these guys go to 7 left. Alright.
9, 6, 3, Roger.
Nightmare. 1, 6, 2.
And
On the
these
pushback.
guys go to 7
9,
right.
3, 4 on the pushback. Future jet 7, 5, 7.
Hello. Come on, take it. There you go. Thank you.
9.
On the pushback. Future
Now they will be going all the way down to the water's edge to be ready to take off. And but the planes, the arrivals will be right here. They'll be right next to the gate, ready to hop into a gate and get ready to go. I'm doing this because Hong Kong is the next airport after Toronto that I want to master. He said, hopefully. And I wanted to try the alternate configuration. I've done 25 left and right, and that's fine. But I wanted to see if I like 7 left and right better before I decide which one to use for my conquest of this airport. You'll notice that the 2 airports I'm taking on first are the 2 with 2 runways. Why? Because it's simpler. It's less from my little brain to keep track of. Miami, JFK, even O'Hare just boggle my mind, and I need to play them a lot and at least get comfortable with being uncomfortable, shall we say. So, a few arrivals coming. They're spaced nicely. I think they're spaced too far apart. Is this guy slow? Nope, he's not. He's a 160. Oh, a 200. Well, he'll be clipping on in here then. National Airport collisions on the rise, up 50% from 2014. Well, not at this airport. Not today. I'm only at traffic rate 6, which is kind of what I'm playing all these airports at the first time I play them, because it's enough to be challenging and to be forced to figure some things out. But it's...
Steel flight 757, Roger. Steel flight 757, Roger.
Probably should have extended the this one coming from the corner here, but I didn't, so sue me. Oh well. It'll work out. These guys are heading at a grand clip to the gates, ready to bug me for a pushback. Great. I'm having so much fun with Volume 2. I did not anticipate the challenge and the complexity of some of the airports, and I did not anticipate what more taxiways and more routes would mean. But it really forces you to concentrate harder on what you have and the situations evolving in front of you. And I like that aspect of it. 5 planes moved, and I'm at probation level 2 here. I need to get qualified. Is what I need to get. Okay, I'm gonna hustle you so I can get some both of these, so I can get some departures
1, 2, 4.
under my belt.
Future jet 418, request taxi.
And this one I'm going to expedite because I really want to get these departures off before that next plane arrives. This doesn't matter, nothing else coming anyway.
Side off, runway 07 left.
Future jet 9, 3, 4. Cleared for takeoff. Runway 07 left.
Oh, Andrea,
1,
little
6,
cupcake,
2.
you.
Cleared for takeoff. Runway.
You're so
07
precious.
left.
5, 9, 6,
You have
3,
such a
clear for
hard
takeoff.
life.
Runway 07 left.
That's gonna. Oh crap! I should
Future
have
jet
got that.
418, Roger.
Come on.
4, 8, 6. Cleared
Man.
for takeoff. Runway 07 right.
Future jet 7, 5, 7.
It's an
Cleared for
F-27.
takeoff.
I'm gonna
Runway
wait a little bit to send the
07 right.
757 behind him because it would
37,
scare the
request
bejesus out of me if I were a small plane pilot. I'd check with my friend Rick 9G about that if he has any big planes in the airport he's learning to fly at. I don't think there are, but there's probably one or two once in a while. I don't know. I know it's close enough to LAX to be interesting. This is this should be right.
Left
I
537 on the
Correct.
pushback.
Yeah. I'm not very good at this. I get disoriented very quickly. Oh, that's interesting. He came all the way down. See, the taxiway paths that they take are so interesting and so challenging, and sometimes so much in the way. All right, we are heading in.
Jet 435, request taxi.
Oh, this is going to work out great. Even my extend worked out awesome. That's 7 left. I have to check every time. I'm just not sure because I get disoriented when I turn around. Apparently, sad, I know, but if I catch these one at a time while I'm looking this way, I can just click on right here and get to the right one. Thanks, James. I don't love flying, but I'm glad we will. Finishing up a peppermint mocha Starbucks. I drink a lot of those at this time of year. I know I could drink them any time, but I only drink one around Christmas time.
On the pushback.
It just seems like the right thing to do. I do enjoy a peppermint mocha. Happy to be back in the saddle again. I've had to take off a couple of days. I unfortunately had worked ahead on episodes because I love playing Volume 2 so much. But I had a 24-hour flu that actually takes 48 hours to get over. So, doing better just in time. I have, what, 3 concerts the next couple of weeks to sing in. Ugh.
Yield point 124, request taxi. Yield point 124 on the pushback.
I don't understand the angles here, so I play around with speed a little bit just to try to get a feel for it. I should just send the one coming from the corner on an extended approach, and that'll take care of it, but I'm too dumb to remember that. Oh, we're taking our time here, aren't we? Yeah, let's speed that up. This would be our 7. Uh-oh, I don't know which one I got. I think it's this one. Yep. If I catch them one at a time, I know which runway to send them to. But if there's several of them that are ready, I don't know which one I'm going to get, so I don't know where to send it. I should cross them once and see what happens. Yeah, so the passengers are delighted, except that one.
2, 1, 3. Request taxi.
All set.
3, 4, speed up.
Oh shoot. This is 7, right. I can't remember.
5, 2, 1,
This
3 on
stinks.
pushback.
How can, oh, okay, well, oh, alright. If I'm looking this way, I can do it. Yeah.
8162.
No,
Request taxi. 8162 on the pushback.
Okay. You want to expedite there, buddy? I got some planes to get up in the air. But, you know, I can get all 3 of these, can't I? Sure. Sure. Oh, I can get all these guys too. Let's, well, we need to expedite this one. Maybe we'll expedite. Yeah, we'll expedite that. Right. Then we can get these. Are there 2 or 3? There are 3. Okay, I couldn't tell. 343. Wait on the Concorde. Don't like to send Concordes right behind others because they tend to take off really fast. Plow into the plane in front of them. I almost said behind them. Why would it do that? So next time what I'll do is I will practice the runway configuration I choose Probably at traffic rate 10, just to see what I can do with it.
Lima Flight 749 on the pushback. Future Jet 1.
Why are those planes converging like that? They're going at the same speed. Doesn't make any sense.
105, request taxi.
Huh. Isn't that something? Yeah, we'll let that DHAC lumber in at 130.
Future jet 934.
He'll be
request
fine.
taxi.
Just fine.
Steel Sun 473.
380's
Scoot up.
coming in fast. They're both left. That's okay.
105.
I like that.
Future jet
They get ready for pushback fast because they just hustle right up to those gates right in front of their faces and get stuff done. Get her done. Larry the Cable Guy. Nice enough guy, I think, but kind of a pseudo doofus.
1
He's
request
as much of a
taxi.
doofus as he pretends to be.
Land at 128. Start off.
Maybe.
Runway 07 right.
And this
Slam
goes
811.
to 7
Request
right.
taxi.
5
This
2
guy's got
1 on the pushback.
Slam 811 on the pushback.
Fast.
1
Take off.
7 1
One of-
clear to
one of
median
my way
takeoff.
here.
Runway 07 right.
Slam jet 353. Clear immediate takeoff. Runway 07 left.
See how this works out here.
486. Request taxi. Future to 486 on the pushback.
No airport worth their salt promises 0 delays. There's no control over that.
Buzz 291.
What if
Expedite
the developer has
Runway
worked at
07
airports where
right.
they promise no flight, no
708
delays?
cleared for takeoff. Runway
That would not
07
be a
right.
pleasant
Buzz
deal.
13 cleared for takeoff. Runway 07 right.
Slam jet 961 cleared for takeoff. Runway 07 right.
Future jet 418. Speed up.
Slam jet 537 low down.
Pretty smooth so far. I kind of like this configuration, you know that? I don't typically like the second configuration for some reason. Probably because the prejudice of the familiar. Ooh, that's a good term. I'm gonna write that down. Remember that. The prejudice of the familiar. About that for a while. Discuss amongst yourselves.
Steel Sun 473. Request taxi.
Slam jet 537.
Lots of
Speed up.
incoming right now. Those are both
Request taxi.
good.
Steel Sun 473 on the pushback.
Good. Lots of planes waiting to depart. All of a sudden. Boy, that looks like it's a lot closer than it does on the radar. You know that?
Request taxi.
Deceptive.
Slam jet 353. Speed up.
I wonder how often weather closes down this airport, because you'd think, being this far out into the water like this, it would be subject to storms of various kinds. It'd be really difficult to
Future jet
fly in and out of
198. Request taxi.
a storm.
Future jet 198 on the pushback.
Future jet 757 roger.
Okay, we're going to do something about how slow this airport is.
2 cleared for takeoff. Runway
And
07
they're going
left.
to like it.
Lima Flight 749. Clear for takeoff. Runway 07 left.
Future jet 934 cleared for takeoff. Runway 07 left.
Buzz 291.
I want to see what this looks like, just getting out here and turning around. Good Lord, look at all that water. Jeez. Man. Oh man. Pretty plane. Now this kind of flies the departure, kind of kind of over the city, I think. Aren't they? No, not really. Okay. City's, I don't know where the city is. Beats me. I don't know nothing. It's pretty much out in the water. I don't know what all that stuff is out there. That's odd. There's the city over there. Okay, so they do kind of head over that way, but not really. I didn't say much there, did I? I was kind of pathetic, actually. Oh.
Field 1, 2, 4, request taxi.
5851, speed up.
Buzz 213. Slow down.
I'm gonna have to do a an expedite here because that 320 is pretty close. Come on, boy! I had a lot of planes get ready to push back. Man.
5851, expedite off. Runway 07 left. Land jet 128 on the pushback.
1,
They're
7,
big planes,
1
too.
on the pushback.
Land jet
Come on.
353, request taxi. Field flight 813 on the pushback.
Buzz 291. Roger.
Probation level 4. This is right.
Field flight 1, 2, 4 on the pushback.
Right.
Land
Okay.
5, 3, 7, request taxi.
Okay, left has a lot of
3 on the pushback.
departures, but
Steel flight 473. Clear for
arrivals,
takeoff.
I mean.
Runway 07 left.
5963, clear for takeoff.
Seriously?
Runway 07
all I'm getting done is
757, cleared immediate takeoff.
sending
Runway
planes
07 left. Jet 435 on the
the
pushback.
runway, and there's lots and lots and lots and lots of arrivals. Okay, we're doing all right. That's going to go automatically. Those are heading out. They're not going to get to the runway in time to take off before you know what breaks loose. I think I'm going to do 7s for Hong Kong. I like this configuration. It feels comfortable.
Future 486. Clear for takeoff. Runway 07 right. Climb 811. Clear for takeoff. Runway 07 right.
Field flight 75.
Boy, we got a real break there in the traffic. I'm gonna bring these planes in fast while we're regrouping here. I think I'm gonna do the same over here because I just don't have any planes at the runway yet ready to take off. And, I'm not gonna take chances.
5851, request
This
taxi.
is right.
Field flight 757 on the pushback.
I do not have any planes waiting to take off, Bill. You're full of it.
5963, speed up.
Go fly to the old Hong Kong airport. See how you like them apples. And yes, I don't usually leave the tweets on. I left them on accidentally. Didn't even realize they were on until just now. Even though I was sassing them back the whole time. It is kind of fun to sass them back a little bit. If I knew what flight they were on, I'd hold them up. I'd pull them out and send them back to the gate. Check on something.
Request taxi.
Yes, I would. I'm like that. Yes, I am. I know you thought I was a nice guy, but I'm not that nice. Nobody's that nice. Not a poly. I'm hopeful and I'm kind, but I'm not always
on the
nice.
pushback.
Actually, I am kind of
08
nice.
on the
I mean, I
pushback.
give everybody a chance. I try to respect everybody until I get to know them. Then all bets are off. You can earn disrespect from me, but you don't have to earn respect. That's automatic.
9162. Request taxi. Steel flight 254. Request taxi. 9162 on the pushback.
Why is he going to left? I want to watch him, see what kind of route he takes, because I don't understand that.
Heel flight 254 on the pushback.
Lancer 537, cleared immediate takeoff. Runway 07, right. Feature jet 435, cleared for takeoff. Runway 07, right.
Scramjet 123, cleared immediate takeoff. Runway 07 left.
Future jet 486, slow down.
Human flight 749.
Okay, I got them going in the opposite directions, which is, that's interesting that they're going like that. But I think the 7 left is going around the other way, isn't it? Huh. Okay.
Buzz 213 on the pushback.
Human flight 749 on the pushback.
Slam 811 will land. Runway 07 left.
Field flight 328, will land. Runway 07 left.
Future jet
Okay, this is the last.
runway 07 left.
521, expedite off. Runway
Oops, I got to expedite in too. I got in trouble anyway.
7, expedite off.
I got a lot of planes to get rid of here.
07, right.
20, request
Let me slow this little pup down here. Put a little distance in, and then we're gonna be. Whoops! I can't find the first plane. I think it's this one.
Buzz
Yep.
291, cleared immediate takeoff. Runway 07 right.
Field flight 813, cleared for takeoff. Runway 07.
All right.
Land
Probation rank 5.
cleared for takeoff. Runway 07 right. Field flight 757, cleared for takeoff. Runway 07 right. 585.
I don't know where he
cleared for
came from,
takeoff.
but I didn't
Runway
give permission to land
07
here.
right.
Lancer 537, going around.
We're gonna get all these planes up in the air somehow. I don't know how yet, but we're gonna.
Height 162, cleared for takeoff. Runway 07 right.
Lancer 961, cleared for takeoff. Runway 07 right.
See what do I have here? Not much. Okay, let me
07 right.
find these guys.
Nightmare 620 on the pushback. Nightmare 105 on the pushback.
And do an extended approach here a couple times. And I'm going to try riding this last plane. This isn't the last one, is it? I might have hit this wrong. I'm out of time. Next time. Getting serious. Time trial, Hong Kong. Runway 7, left and right. Welcome new subscribers. I appreciate you so much. I also appreciate your views, everybody, more than you'll ever know. Thank you so much for watching. Join me next time when Tenacious Viking plays Airport Madness 3D Volume 2.